Hey, what's up guys? We've actually had some really cool and exciting information on the brand new DJI Air 3. We've actually had a full spec list actually been leaked, and I've got to admit this drone is looking really good. I can't wait for it and I can't wait for the release date, but let's jump into this article to see what this actual leak specs of this drone is all about. So straight away we're going to be talking about the two cameras because that's the biggest information I think that's come out of this drone. It's a huge upgrade from just the one camera because we're getting a 24mm lens, I think, and then also a 70mm lens if you watch my last video. So we're going to have a lovely telephoto lens as well to go with it. Will that telephoto lens actually be good, or will it just be like more of a gimmick and everyone will just use a 24mm? Well, let's actually see what the specs actually are for it anyway. And it says basically double up. DJI Air 3 is a foldable drone with two powerful cameras, a wide angle and a 3x medium telephoto, and then enjoy optimized flights with 46 minutes max flight time, omnidirectional obstacle sensing, and 04 video transmission or 04 video transmission, and capture breathtaking details of any scene with dual camera 48 megapixel photos and 4K HDR video. So as you can see here, it actually says take breathtaking details of any scene with a dual camera 48 megapixel photos. So that means it's confirmed that both cameras will be able to shoot 48 megapixel photos with the 24mm and the 70mm, which is absolutely amazing. So you can get some stunning photos out of this drone with both of the lenses because they're both 48 megapixels. And the fact that the 70mm lens is also going to have 48 megapixels is absolutely amazing. And also 4K HDR video. What the actual true specs are and what frame rates you can use, we'll probably find out in a minute. But 4K HDR video of both cameras is absolutely amazing. Here's another more detailed product photo of the DJI Air 3. As you can see, we've got the two cameras here, the brand new controller that will be coming with this drone, and then the 3 batteries as well. So as you can see, it's obviously we just said a wide angle, medium telephoto, omnidirectional sensing, all around protection, so all around, so it's everywhere. I think the DJI Air 2 didn't have side sensors, so if this says all around protection, this is also going to be an upgrade to have all sensors around the camera. Dual camera 4K 60 HDR photos. That is the big key difference I think coming from this drone, is that they're going to have basically, that looks like the same specs near enough. I think on the DJI Mini 2 or Mini 3 Pro anyway, and I think the same with the DJI Air 2S, you could shoot 2.7K 60 frames per second, not 4K. 4K was only limited to 30 frames per second, but now with this new DJI Air 3, you can shoot 4K 60 on both cameras, both lenses, so 24mm and 70mm as well. So you can literally capture a scene, you can get a wide angle establishing shot, and then you can zoom in, punch in at 70mm and actually get a zoomed in shot at still 4K 60 or 48 megapixel photos. That is what probably a lot of people was worried about, that it would just be a gimmick, the 70mm, but with it being 48 megapixels and 4K 60 HDR as well, the exact same as the 24mm, I think this 70mm lens on this camera is going to be absolutely amazing and probably one of the most popular choices when you actually are going to shoot, because it looks like it's not going to have really any flaws over the 24mm. So I think this camera is going to be absolutely amazing. The drone's going to be brilliant, and I think it will be one of DJI's most popular drones, especially if the price is as cheap as I said before. There is some leaked prices at the end of this article, I think, anyway, which we'll touch into. 46-minute flight time, like I said. Dual camera 48 meg, like I said, a new 04 video transmission with more range and stability, which also mentioned earlier. And here's another photo of the guy using the new drone. So as you can see, all of these look professional shots that were actually taken for the DJI website, which surely we're going to actually find out very, very soon. Dual primary camera system. Here's another really nice shot of the DJI Air 3. Here's the 24, here's the 70mm Air 3, as you can see there. And it actually says dual primary camera system. Air 3 boasts the first dual primary camera system of the Air series, embedding a 1/1.3 inch CMOS wide angle camera and also a 1/1.3 inch CMOS 3x medium telephoto camera in a sleek and compact body. Both of the cameras have the exact same sensor but different size focal length, and the wide angle is 24mm with an f1.7 aperture, so it will be better in low light than the medium 70mm. So as you can see, 70mm, and it's an f2.8 aperture. So going on from this, it even goes on even more that both of these cameras and lenses in this drone are pretty much equal, and as you can see, the only thing that's actually separating them really is the f2.8 aperture instead of the f1.7, which will make the wide angle a lot more better in low light. But the fact that they both have 1/1.3 inch sensors. They both can shoot 48 megapixels. They both can shoot 4K 60 video in HDR as well. They are literally making these two cameras and lenses the exact same quality apart from the f-stop. Now I think this is absolutely amazing just because a lot of the time the second gimmick, I think on the Mavic 3, the 70mm wasn't very good at all. It was nice to have, but the quality wise was way less than the 24mm. So the fact that it is literally the same sensor size and everything just shows how good this drone will actually be. And if you actually did see my last video, I did actually say that they will have a 1-inch sensor. That was mainly because I thought it would have had a 1-inch sensor. That's because of the DJI Air 2S. Did actually have a 1-inch sensor, so I just assumed that they will actually put a 1-inch sensor, especially in the 24mm, and then make the 70mm not as good as the 1-inch sensor. But obviously that's not the case because they will not have 1-inch sensors. They will have 1/1.3 inch sensors, and to be fair, I'd rather that any day, which means if it means having the 70mm the exact same quality as the 24mm. It's also got focus track as well. Track your subject easily. It's got Spotlight 2.0, Active Track 5.0, and Point of Interest 3.0. So I'm guessing these are all on other camera drones, and it's just upgrading to the next version of it. And here's another product image. These are all going to be released soon on DJI's website, so hopefully it's only around the corner when the actual full confirmation goes live. We've got another one here, Quick Shots, which has been on all of them. Even my Mini 2 has Quick Shots. There was some rumours that it might not be able to shoot vertical shooting unlike the DJI Mini 3 Pro, but as you can see here, the Air 3 supports 2.7K vertical shooting with both cameras, so 70mm and 24mm, which is great. It might not be 4K, no, but 2.7K is still great. Also, we'll have master shots and a nice night mode as well, because it's got advanced noise reduction algorithm, and it can capture noise-free footage up to 4K 30 frames per second in low-light environments. This sounds really, really nice. Obviously, you can't shoot slow-mo in 4K, but 4K 25, and I'm guessing and hopefully maybe 2.7K at 60 frames per second. You can shoot hyperlapse as well, so you can have 4 options, including free circle, course lock, and waypoint to capture time-lapse footage up to 4K horizontally or 2.7K vertically, which is great. Everyone loves hyperlapses. You've got slow motion, select 4K 100 frames per second or 1080p 100 frames per second to directly record a 4x slow motion video. So I'm not sure, I'm guessing at this that the 24mm wide angle will be able to shoot 4K 100 frames per second, which is ridiculous. A lot of people are probably going to be looking into getting this drone over maybe a DJI Mavic 3 or Mavic 3 Classic because it just looks too good to be true. And I'm guessing the 70mm will have 1080p 100 frames per second, which obviously does separate the two cameras a little bit, but it is a little bit understandable because 70mm is an amazing focal length, so at least there's still an option to shoot in 100 frames per second, but it's just at 1080p. Smart Photo 3.0 and quick transfer, quickly download photos and videos from the aircraft to your smartphone using a wireless connection, saving time and effort, which is great because it doesn't mean you have to go home, get the SD card, actually plug it into the computer, transfer it all over, edit the footage, and then get it over to your phone. You can get it there and then with JPEG and really nice, probably normal video instead of log. There is a leaked pricing again, and here we go, here's the photo. So DJI Air 3 drone fly more combo with the RC2 remote controller is $1,600, and it actually says here save $229, which is $1,800. Now the article before said it was 1,300 euros for this kit, I think. So I'm guessing there was a little bit of a mix up there because it's actually looking like this might actually be $1,800, which is a lot more money, and it makes sense with how good these specs are. So a lot of people probably can't moan because this drone, it looks absolutely amazing, but probably a lot of people wanted the drone maybe to be priced around the DJI Air 2S. You just never know, and I guess we're going to have to find out when it actually does come out, but I'm sure. And again, DJI Air 3 drone with the RC N2, so not the one with the built-in screen, with the Fly More combo, is $1,400, reduced from $1,600 again. So it is quite expensive, but I guess if you want them amazing specs, the two basically the exact same cameras with different focal lengths, you are going to have to pay the price. But again, I still think it's a decent price for this drone. And it obviously didn't want to be too cheap, so people don't just get the Mini 3 Pro because the Mini 3 Pro is amazing. But I guess this is their middle set drone now, and I think a lot of people will buy it, and I still think it'll be one of the most popular drones out there. So that's the end of the articles anyway. Are you excited for the DJI Air 3? I am, and I can't wait to actually see it. I really want DJI to just release it soon, just so I can see loads of reviews on it, just so I can actually see what this camera and drone is all about, see what the 70mm is like, see what the battery life's like, see what everything's like really, and I really can't wait. So leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you actually think of this drone. Are you excited? Will you pick one up, or are you not interested? Especially now with this leaked price being actually actually quite expensive. Has that changed your thoughts on this drone? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. See you later.